Yes. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
All right, well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Neil Goldman, past president here in Bethel, filling in for Rabbi while he's on vacation. So glad to see everybody here tonight. If you have a moment, please take a second and silence your cell phones. We would appreciate that. If anybody's new to the congregation tonight, please come and say hi to me or Amy afterwards so we can give you a proper greeting.
And Grace.
And Grace, sorry, Grace, our secretary. Please save the date for the community trip to Israel in February of 2025. It's going to be an adults-only trip. There's many more events coming up. It's a pretty busy year here at Bethel. Just pay attention to the emails that go out. Amy's really good at keeping us informed. Thank you, Amy, for helping us tonight.
Thank you, Neil.
It's going to be a good ride.
Yes.
Are you ready?
We're going to have fun. It's a Shabbat Shalom. Yay.
Page 142 with the Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Now we go to page 120. We light the candles. We'd like to call up Grace to help us with the candle lighting. Everybody, we don't rise anymore.
You know what?
We don't rise.
No, we don't. You're right. Huh. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shal Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. And now for the Kiddush on 123. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pori hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, be'ahava uvratzon, hilchiyanu, zicharon lema'aseh, v'reishit, ki hu yom tehila, lemikra'e kodesh, zecher l'tziyat mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, yinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh Shabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
Shabbat shalom. Any excuse to hug Grace.
Page 127. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. Page 128 for the Hine Matov.
Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Now we turn to page 146 for the Baruch Hu. Everybody can rise if they are comfortably able.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. Page 148. Please join me in the English. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God,
Ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan.
You
are
are
creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Amariv Aravim.
Page 148. Page 150. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night will we reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. The Shema on page 152. Please rise if you're comfortably able.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed.
Via Haftarah on page 154.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavacha Hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvletecha v'derek, u'shachbecha uvkumecha, u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha, u'chtavtam al muzuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. Leman tizkaru vasitem ekol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzietetechem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem emet.
Page 164.
Wait, 158.
150, oh, I missed? Oh, 158, the Micha Mocha.
Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nehedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefele, Nora tehilot osefele. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha, bokei ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze Eli anu ve'amru, Ze Eli anu ve'amru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'nemar kifad Adonai Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
Turn to page 160 for the Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai, hapares sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Now turn to page 162 for Vishamru.
V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, Lasot et ha-shabbat ledoratam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, Lasot et ha-shabbat ledoratam berit olam. B'nei Uvein, b'nei Yisrael, oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, Lasot et ha-shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, asa Adonai, et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, Lasot et ha-shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, Lasot et ha-shabbat ledoratam berit olam.
Okay, now page 164 for the tefillah. If you're comfortably able, please rise.
Adonai sifatav tifta ufia gita hilatecha. Adonai I open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Velohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah. El Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'Nehem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Mashiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atavra lehoshia, Morid hatal, Mechachel hayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech holim, Umatir asurim, Umechayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha bal givurot umido melach melech memit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua v'neman atah l'chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yechalu la'asela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. Page 178 for Shalom Ra.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon Lecho hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon Lecho hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
All right. Now our thoughts turn to those who are in need of healing, whether it is of mind or body or spirit. The congregation this evening is thinking of Jim Darman, Pearl Levin, Ron Rappaport, Carol Friedman, Carol Wallace, David Cohn, Carol Solomon, June Van, Rabbi Michael Matchison, Dennis Montagna, Jerry Chait, Larry Michaelov, Annette Worrell, Linda Chambless, Judge Frank Caprio, Stuart Rosenthal, Fran Marcus, Howard Silvers, David Shavnotsky, Helen Van Bassett, Paige Hendrick, Bonnie Yales Gibson, Sue Chataway, Jackie Gould, Vanessa Warner, Mike Hyman, Jamie Klinger, Carol Mandel, Jane Stewart, Kathy Weiner, Rob Moreland, Harvey Eber, Danny Cohn, Jamie Kinder, Velma Krassenstein, Belle Bentran, Bobby Adler, David Adler, Belinda Block, Sally Jocham, Randy Kammer, David Friedman, Jeff Meyer, Linda Margulis, Donna Denny, Len Elligan, Carol Kalnitsky, Sadie Charlotte Schwartz, the Israeli hostages, Israeli soldiers injured in the war, and all civilians in this war and any war. If anybody has any names they'd like to add to that list, please say them when we make eye contact. If I'd like to rise for page 371 for the Mishiberach.
Misheberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Please be seated. Take a moment for silent prayer and reflection.
Shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen.
This week's Torah portion, the Vayet Hanan, which translates into I pleaded, is often discussed for its central theme regarding God's refusal to allow Moses to enter into the promised land with the people of Israel. Moses at this point is making one final plea to be allowed to complete his journey and lead the people as they cross over to the good land on the other side of the Jordan River. God once again refuses his solicitations and tells Moses to be silent any further on this subject. It is time to let go and for Moses' journey to conclude with his dream unfulfilled. He is told to go to the summit of the mountain and to look in all directions to see the land that he will not be allowed to enter. As Moses' story ends, Joshua, his appointed successor, will take the people to the promised land. It is a cruel final punishment for Moses that is hard for us to understand or accept. We are looking for forgiveness and reconciliation, but that is not to be. It reminds me of a refrain that says, God answers every prayer, but sometimes the answer is no. Letting go and passing the torch to successors is a natural act, but sometimes seems an impossibility for us. We've all seen this in many people in our lives, whether in relationships, family, business, definitely in politics, or in the community. Those who see themselves as indispensable and refuse to let go or to try to undermine their successors. But as this portion proves, there is no indispensable person. We are all part of a larger plan. Time can be a very cruel master. Moses accepts this decision with grace, reminding the Israelites of the importance and relevance of the Torah to their lives. This parshat also includes the Shema, which we just sang, which says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one." It reminds us that God's unity and presence in our lives, urging us to love God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. This passage is not just a statement of faith, but a call to action for us to integrate our love for God into every aspect of our lives. It challenges us to live with integrity, to teach these values to our children, and to embody them in our daily actions. Surely, if Moses was not irreplaceable, then none of us is. We need to make certain that our successors are best prepared as possible to accept the mantle that we pass on. We can help them by remaining as an experienced confidant and sounding board, but if Moses was not deemed indispensable to finally lead the people across the river to the promised land, then we need to remember that none of us is more important than the progress of time. Amen. All right, we turn to page 586 for the Elenu. Please rise if you're comfortably able.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, la'tegu b'lal yotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu k'mipshechot hadama, shelo sam kalkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehunato shamayim v'yoser haaretz umoshav yikara b'shamayim mima'al ushchinatu zo begove meromim hu Eloheinu einod emet malkeinu efesulato Kakatuv betorato v'datayom v'heshavota elavevacha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim mima'al ve'al ha'aretz mitachat einod v'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yech Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Please be seated. As we prepare for Kadisha Tome, starting on page 592, I'd like to do a little bit of a throwback. This is, as Rabbi Matchison always said, a pretty rich Siddur. There are a lot of prayers that touch people that other people never read. So if anybody has a prayer anywhere in this book, whether it's here, starting in Kadisha Tome or anywhere else, please just let me know what prayer you'd like to read. Let us know the page, and we'll spend as much time reading them as possible. Anybody have any suggestions? All right, I'll pick one. You have one? Well, you keep looking, I'll start. Okay. I'll do page 592. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands, by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die. people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away.
And then on page 589, let the time not be distant, O God, when all shall turn to you in love, when corruption and evil shall give way to integrity and goodness, when superstition shall no longer enslave the mind, nor idolatry blind the eye. O may all created in your image become one in spirit and one in friendship, forever united in your service. Then shall your realm be established on earth, and the word of your prophet fulfilled. Adonai will reign forever and ever.
Thank you. The congregation is remembering those that we have lost: Earl Barber, Laura Cohen-Ellikin, and Samuel Frankel. And we are also remembering those that we have lost in times past. Oh, I'm reading the wrong. I'm sorry. What? Oh, there's more names. I think I did that backwards. Okay. Isidore Gitlin, Fanny Kaplan, Richard Kaplan, Richard Levitt, Zenobia Zobi Neustadt, Ruth Smiley, Malcolm Spenceley, and Jacob Stancher. Leonard Smolin, Marilyn Goodman, Uriel Botsobel, Ben Hinda, Erica Pearl, Anita Perlman, Ellie Reamer, Sidney Morris, Sander Pachter, Jenny Wolf, Dean Leeser, Senator Stanley J. Aronoff, Rodney Elk, Alan Hyman, Mary Louise Boyer, Buzzy Klausner, Gregory Weinberger, David Dunn, Barry Schoenfeld, and Milton Margolis. We now turn to page 598 for the mourner's Kaddish. Please rise if you're comfortably able.
Yikadal v'ikadash shmei rabbah, v'yamal divrach yurtei v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayefon uv'mechon, v'chayid kol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uzman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'la almei maya, yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shmei d'kedusha b'richu. Le'al min kol b'cherta v'shirata, tushkata v'nechemata, da'amiram b'yamal v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen.
May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Please be seated. Okay. I know. Please turn to page 678 as we sing Hatikva, and again, please stand if you're comfortably able.
Kol balevav penima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ufate mizrach kadima, ayin litzion Sophia. Od lo avda tikvatenu, hatikva bat shnot apahayim, liotam chofshi be'artzenu, Eretz Zion Yerushalayim. Liotam chofshi be'artzenu, Eretz Zion Yerushalayim.
Please be seated. Join us on page 645 for Lechi Lach.
We're going to do the Debbie Friedman version because it's my favorite. Lechi Lach, to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha, to a place you do not know. Lechi lach. On your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach. Lechi lach. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi lach, to the place that I will show you. L'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi lach.
Now, please turn to page 603 for the priestly blessing. And please rise once last time if you're comfortably able.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm going to read it instead of chanting it. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
Ken Yehi Ratzon.
May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha.
Ken Yehi Ratzon. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yisem lecha shalom.
You know, can you hear it? May you feel God's presence within you, and may you find peace.
Shabbat shalom.
Everybody. Thank you, Amy.